OK Online have officially arrived on the grey carpet for the 50 Shades of Grey premiere. Well, you obviously stripped but naked in one of the scenes. Were you totally at ease doing it, or did you have any hang-ups when you were watching it back?
I don't think you're ever at ease, you know, when you have to do a scene like that.
Unfortunately, I actually spoke to Mitch Winehouse a couple of weeks ago, and he was very excited about the project initially.
Stephanie, this amount of money these people can earn is quite phenomenal. Let's talk about Michael Jackson first.
Everyone's in the front row, from Samuel L. Jackson, Nick Grimshaw, everyone was there, and I think everyone was quite interested to see what Christopher Bailey had to say and what he had to present. And man, you guys will be wearing safari. It's fascinating that it's only getting bigger and bigger. He died 6 years ago, and that every year since he's died, he's made 9 figures straight, and that's from music and merchandise as well. Your character will be involved with someone on the square. Obviously, you can't reveal, but if you had your choice, who would be your ideal bloke from Walford?
Well, I think the thing is, well, you're yet to see is it's not just one person.
Well, that's the beauty of men's fashion now. It's like it's kind of distinguishing what is, you know, acceptable and what's not acceptable, and breaking it, turning it on its head practically. They sold their 50% share of their Sony and ATV publishing catalogue, which is famous for the Beatles records, and they sold it to Sony for like a whopping $750 million. Did you ever expect it to have the reception it has received so far?
Well, I never think like I'm gonna write a hit song.
Peggy, I called her Peggy!
Okay, don't be silly, that's okay.
Do you get that a lot sometimes?
I still get called, yeah, get out my pub, yeah, and all the rest of it, yeah.
You get bored saying that line?
No, I don't say it, they say it to me.
Well, Madonna's had a bit of a controversial year. The Brit Awards saw her fall from grace when she landed right on her face, practically. And she had that kiss with Drake, which didn't go well. People were making fun of her. And I think now she's kind of saying, I'm the queen of pop, and look at all my friends with me. What inspired you for it? Because obviously, you know, in general, we hear about there's so many diets out there. No one saw it coming. Usually in showbiz, we see the signs of the breakups or whether a couple's heading for the divorce court. But with Angelina and Brad, no one saw it coming, which makes it more shocking. When it's getting that A-list approval, everyone jumps on it, and most of the trends are coming from London. With women fashion, we're competing everywhere. We're competing with Milan, Paris and New York, but for LCM it's where it's at. It's in the 3rd year and it's getting bigger and better. Today we've come for a special sporting event called the Red Bull X Alps, and this will involve athletes all over the world paragliding and hiking over the space of 12 to 14 days. Today is about the prologue, so it's the calm before the storm. I'll be catching up with athletes to find out what makes this sport so special and find out what's involved.
Getting asked like, eat Greek for a week to improve your libido.
Yes, I saw that chapter, page 23.
She knows it already.
There's not many marionette theatres left in Europe, but there's this one in Salzburg. Brad has apparently got closer to his new co-star Marion Cotillard, which is just history repeating itself. So I think that's why Instagram, Facebook, Twitters and everyone worldwide is having a field day with it.
Absolutely. I suppose, you know, we in the media talk about this, but we mustn't forget that there are children involved,
yes.
And it is very sad. Stephanie, thank you very much
No
indeed.
worries.
It's a pleasure to speak with you. Stephanie Takyi there.